But you know what? The court just gave them a 500 million. I think they demanded for 5 billion or something. I'm not sure. So that means if you fight enough, by all means, use everything you can, whatever you can do, the system will bend, it will crack, it will crash, and Obasanjo's word can actually be useful on its own. So that is not just the victory. That was just early this year. So the other people that they dragged to court with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who have also been challenging them, and they have been running away from the same court. Well, Barrister Aloy Ejimako, who represented the IPOB legal team and all that. So they got a judgment against the lawless Nigeria Attorney General, Malamu. Even though people say it's a patriotism. No, it's just like a fine. You say you call them, you say you have a case against the people agitating for or advocating for the independence of Biafra from Nigeria, asking for a referendum. But yet you are running away from your court for years. So I think one of the judges then today was like, no, I've had enough. And this happened.
Because of the case of Ben Omarubu and Nwabusi, Bright, Chimezi Shimwa, and Omondiwe. That's why we're here. The hearing has just been concluded. The government side didn't show up, so the court ordered the Attorney General to pay a cost of 50,000 naira each to the defendants. So totaling 200,000 naira. So right now, it's only that the federal government is owing 1 billion. They also owe 200,000 naira as well. So here we are today. The law says you better prove what you're accusing people of doing. This case, cases have been lingering since 2015, and we're here 2022, 7 years, and the government has not offered one scintilla of evidence to show what crime these four individuals committed. So it keeps going on. It's a charade. Well, let's see what happens. And the case has been adjourned to March, and at that next adjourned date, we see what applications can be taken to end all this travesty of justice. Thank you.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you for your audience, sir.
Okay. Well,
But keep waiting.
I just want to say the general thing. I thank God for one thing. My happiness is that because of this matter, I have been able to spend time in Nigeria. Before, I don't know anything about Nigeria, But now, I can say that I have known as much as I can know about Nigeria. And I find out to know who are the real problem of this country, called Nigeria. Okay. And I thank God that I'm not one of them. I'm not part of the problem of the country. But those that are the problem of the country, they know themselves. They know themselves. And the people that's supposed to talk about them are shying away. That's why things are keep going wrong. But I believe, as far as there is God, there must be justice in this country. And that's what I
So I hope I've somehow bring you up to date now. Yeah? So the point there is this. There is no one cut to size idea of how Nigeria and the rest of Nigeria will actually come to that time that, you know what, let's do something about these things. We can't continue like this anymore. We are just lying to ourselves. An election is actually not the solution. There's no one clear-cut idea or template. That is why I support every effort to bring this, use everything that you can to bring the system to its knee. It's not working for you. And don't ever feel guilty about it. when I was speaking to the Ilano, and they gave me the idea of what kind of legal move and asks that will force the owners of Nigeria, as they call themselves, including their backers and their financiers and their interests all over the world, to agree that, you know what, for us to let things, for things to really get better, to avoid war that will be like, you know what I mean, a real one, we have to assent to let these people come together, or else they will start killing themselves. And that must be avoided, even though, as much as we pretend, Syria, where they are fighting war, the people that are dying in Syria every day, they are not up to 2%, 2 or 5% of people that die in Nigeria every day. Meanwhile, to the rest of the world, Nigeria is not at war. Nigeria must not get to war. Nigeria must not end in war. No. Nigeria must not be like Syria, but in Syria, where they are fighting war, the number of people getting killed there in a week, in a day, in a week, you can't compare that to Nigeria. Yet you are not at war. So Ilano believe that if you challenge the system, people haven't really, hacked it. Normal. Most actions that people have been taking are just like actions like those who are there right now, milking us, sharing the whole thing, right? Those who believe that they own us, they own everybody. Yoruba, Hausa, Igbo, this and that, we are all one. Shut up your mouth. You don't know what you are talking about. There hasn't really been a real thing to we were expecting them to be the one to change to what we want. We want them to give us referendum. We want them to change the constitution. But they won't. But there are some things that will eventually turn them to illegitimate existence, illegitimate body. They will no longer be seen as government. Then you have to do it kind of legitimately too. So when the Lano were telling me, when they were like, I was like, well, that's good. I love that. Everyone that has challenged the system has won. Go and check. All the people they arrested illegally. Omo Yele Showore, this, they have been unable to bring any evidence. Therefore, they have been unable to prove any case. But what they actually wanted to do is lock them up. Just lock them up here and there. All that in a temporary. And that is why I love the legal part of it. And I encourage them to continue. Keep it alive. Don't stop. Nigeria will crack, not just from within, from without as well. Okay? And when you agree to that, it doesn't make you unpatriotic. Okay? It is because the failure of the unpatriotic criminals that parade themselves as your leaders over the years is the reason why you would rather choose something more straightforward, because that was what we signed up for in 1957, starting from then. So don't let them sell you one Nigeria fraud and then make you agree with them to make your brothers your enemies. I keep saying this, and I always love it when people actually see it that way, because it is optional, but it's actually true. This whole madness going on in Nigeria, I see it as class war, the war between the haves and the have-nots. The only confused one are those who have little and they think they are better off than those who have not, forgetting the fact that the haves is a class war. So until you see it that way, my brothers and sisters, you are going to continue to see your Hausa brother, your Fulani brother, your Igbo sister, your Yoruba brother, your Ijos. You know what I mean? You are going to continue to see them in different lights because they want you to continue to see them in different lights. But look at the elite, look at them. So choosing to support Biafra is a legitimate patriotic thing to do. Choosing that a revolution, political revolution, mind revolution, this revolution, whatever you choose to do, that is different from the rotten system, is okay as long as it is peaceful. because it is class war, and there is no way the oppressed can actually have a consensus. No, it doesn't happen all the time. And in Nigeria, it is more difficult because the template they put Nigeria on is a fraudulent one Nigeria that underneath it, it is riddled. It is, sort of rotten with religious, tribal, and what have you, bigotry, whatever you can think of. That is the foundation of the fraudulent one Nigeria, where everybody, they work with their own dagger, like I said yesterday. They are working with their own knives, looking for who to stab, take my turn, it's my turn, and you know what I mean? So it's so difficult to have a united, oppressed people of Nigeria. Imagine if they say you should go and have a political party. I would say, oh, why not all the oppressed people of Nigeria create their own political party? United, oppressed. No, how can we phrase it? Oppressed Nigerians United Party or political party. ONUP. Oppressed Nigerians United Party. It's rubbish, right? I know. Because the oppressed are already queuing behind their oppressors. So it's never going to work. You want us to go and discuss a breakup of Nigeria? You think say you are smart, so that another Fulani will just be president, my friend? Or you are telling us to shut up, to go and fight for your the breakup of Nigeria, or we should not vote, so that an Igbo man can just be president. Oh, now so the Yorubas they do. They are telling us not to go and support our candidates, so that Yoruba man can just be president. If you are still wallowing in that, my brothers and sisters, sorry. May God no allow them, may they kill you. Because after that, what you are going to get is the same thing. Then tiagas him, then tiagas his head, slap him, then canvas him, beat him, then lock him up, will be your portion. It's not me. It is what the system is. So the oppressed are already divided. How can you have a united one? When a section is shouting Allah, 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 Allah is the greatest that is going to choose our leader. On the other side, others are saying Jesus Christ, God, our God is going to, you know what I mean? Religion divided, and at the same time, the oppression, the poverty, the whole thing I've been talking about, there should have been the united force. It's missing because we don't speak the same language. We don't worship the same God. I mean, you see, it's so easy when they say, we are all worshiping the same God. Baba, wait till Nigeria religion crisis starts. And they can say, hey, Christian this way, Muslim this way, Olorisha that way. Say all of them they go. You see, some of us they believe say some of us when we be Christian, we are not Muslim, right? Automatic hellfire. You know, I think the two religion agree that people like me hellfire straight. So wait till the religious crisis start, and they will say, hey, Christian this part. Even kidnappers in Nigeria, they are doing it now. Christian this part, Muslim this part, and you realize that you are supposed to be united in your mystery. You are supposed to be united in your oppression. That's why I am comfortable with everyone. And sometimes that confuses some of people. They will say, Mayegun, what are you supporting exactly? Well, I'm supporting your critical, subconscious, and conscious mind to think critically that it is the same oppression you are complaining about, marginalization, corruption, and every other thing you've complained about that prompted you to feel like, you know what? Nah, I'm going to have to join Biafra. Nah, I'm not going to. I will never be part of Nigeria again. When you look at it critically, you are going to be talking about the marginalization. Yeah. You're going to be talking about the profiling. You're going to be talking about the oppression. When you meet a Yoruba man, I say, hey, what do you want? We want to restructure Nigeria. This country is not working and all of that. Why? Marginalization. We want Yoruba nation, break it up. And I say, okay, why? Marginalization. They are stealing from us. They don't let us control our money. The same complaint. They control everywhere. This is not great. You know what I mean? The same complaint. Go to the middle belt. Oh, why do you think you want to control your own stuff? I say, yeah, because Nigeria is not working for us. Then why can't you unite? Why are you? They say, oh, revolution now. Revolution, yeah. Revolution, yeah. We must fight this fight before we die, yo. Revolution, yeah. Then the Biafrans will be like, it will be revolution. You are wasting your time. Let's fight and break everything up. Why? Don't be the same thing, push all of that to the same thing. If you see it that way, that's how I see it. Just so I'm comfortable with all of you. And I'm not supposed to confuse you. I'm just trying to make you see that it's actually the same thing that pushes everyone to this, to the brink, the precipice, they call it. The brink, the cliff. But the religion, the tribal, we don't get the same language. If you talk now, they say, you see that Yoruba man, we don't talking batting. That's why I don't like all this Yoruba. When they are saying something serious, they will change it to batting. So we'll be like, you see, this Igbo, they know they talk straight. Every time when you go to their midst like this, now all Igbo, they go to talk, and you know go to hear what they talk. That is the problem. Are you not seeing it? I know they hear you. You know they hear me. Fulani they talk, I know they hear them. If I they talk, Hausa, no they hear me. We know they hear ourselves, but we they claim one Nigeria. How do you think we can be united to fight the same oppression? Never. So people now said, no, they fight in parts. That's why I appreciate every effort. The system is not working. The whole world knows that. The whole world can save Nigeria. Nigerians can save themselves. Don't join them in the old charade and scam. I don't feel cool with it. It's all fraud. For example, of money, but can't build grain silo. In 2022, Nigeria cannot build silos for their grains to store them, to preserve them, so that they can reduce waste. Yeah, they bag everything from everywhere. Now Sokoto, Agbado pyramid will be next one. Now watch this video.
It took about 50 laborers 2 months to build these rice pyramids in Abuja. 2 weeks after the inauguration of the pyramids, the evacuation of the rice paddy is still in progress.
The process of evacuation of the rice is not as easy as when the rice was brought in.
The truck that will evacuate the rice paddy have to go through a process of weighing before and after loading of the produce.
Allocation was given to various millers across the country by the Central Bank of Nigeria. So each miller was given a certain quantity of paddy.
As the rice pyramids here are being leveled to the ground, another pyramids are being erected in Kaduna. And that will be for maize.
Thousands of maize bags will be used to form the pyramids here in Ungwansarki in Kaduna North. The initiative is part of the Anchor Borrowers program of the Central Bank of Nigeria.
We want to do this pyramid in order to showcase the success and the achievement of the Anchor Borrower program and to acknowledge what Mr. President has done to maize farmers in Nigeria. Maize establishment.
I see, because of our time, right? I've been laughing. That is Nigeria, right? That's what they do when they want to celebrate that they've constructed rail line. Yeah, they will carry coach, the coaches on the train, right? They will take like 2 coaches, and they will put them on trailers, and they will move them from one place to another, and they will be commissioning. Oh, congrats, Mr. President just opened Itakpe, Abuja, Kogi rail line. Congratulations, our people. They will take pictures. After they finish, when everybody don't move, they will put all those cars, they put them on another trailer, move them to another place. Now, paddy rice where they never even process. It's called paddy rice. You know, paddy rice are the rice we still get those shell on them. That's the rice they are now moving about. Oh, pyramid here, pyramid there. Is that how the 21st century are storing food? Go better for people who still want us to keep up this one Nigeria this way. See what they dragged us into. Singapore, where is that place? Thailand or wherever they are buying rice and bringing rice from to Nigeria. They are not building pyramids, though. They are building silos. They are storing their grains. They are reducing waste. They are not transporting them from one state to another for political campaign 2023. I don't know. They say na juju. I mean, I no believe say na juju. They worry some people. When poverty is weaponized, trust me, just pray that it doesn't catch up with you. And in this case, more people are falling into that poverty because those who are supposed to be patriotic Nigerians in charge of your destiny, in making decision or borrowing money for you, they have run you aground. Make us save my sweat for everyone who probably want to call in. So I'll be adding my Jara when you call in. Okay. So, but before I start taking calls, let's take the usual tea break. Where's my swear? As usual. Right.